Hey guys, I'm Chris from Champion Helmets and welcome to our review of the Dainese Steel Pro and the Steel Pro In motorcycle gloves. So Dainese have released yet another set of quality motorcycle gloves, and these gloves, the Dainese Steel Pros and the Steel Pro Ins, take a lot of inspiration from their MotoGp cousin, the Dainese Full Metal 6s. And you'll see when I compare them later on that it's going to look pretty much exactly the same, and the only differences are really going to be the materials used and the price. So these gloves will come in at a much more reasonable $260 recommended retail price, and they're going to be more geared towards the sportier come track goers out there. So anything to do with high speeds, this is going to be for you, and it's going to offer you then appropriate amounts of protection. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what these gloves are made of, what the differences are between these two gloves, and as well what's the difference between these gloves and the Dainese Full Metal 6s. So let's jump in. If you guys want to learn more about motorcycle gear, you want to win some champion cash, or you just want to talk to me about some motorcycle gear, then make sure you join us in our live store. We also have great discount codes for the gear that we show every week, and you can join us on Facebook. And if you want to learn more, go to championhelmets.com/live-store. So this glove offers plenty of safety. It's been rated to the CE/CAT2 level 1 standard, so it's been tested and proven to be safe. And it's going to be really thanks to a lot of the materials used. So we do have all over the glove in this black, especially the cuff here you can see, and then here this red, and all over the glove goatskin leather. Goatskin leather is abrasion resistant but also soft and flexible. You can see I have a pretty good range of motion with these gloves on. But it's also going to mean that I can actually have some good feeling in my fingers and also in my palm, thanks to the softness of these gloves. Now, the other materials used for strength, we have these plates of stainless steel. Like I said, they're going to be very strong. It's going to give you good abrasion resistance, a bit of impact resistance. And then we also have on the glove these raised areas of TPU, which is also known as thermoplastic, and that's going to give you some extra protection in those weak areas. So plenty of safety on this glove. So now if we go through the glove bit by bit, we'll start off at the fingers, and you can see here we have a double layer of leather. Yes, that goatskin leather. We have on top the black, underneath it we have the red, and this is going to just give you a bit more abrasion resistance and that kind of thing. Then we have these raised areas of TPU, which is the thermoplastic, and these are going to be in weak areas on the joints. We have more on the outside than on the inside, which is fair enough, and this is going to help you again take those impacts and give you more abrasion resistance on those traditionally weak areas. Coming to the side, we have a DCP, or distortion control protector. That's this here, and this is going to help to prevent your pinky from twisting out of place. Believe me, that is a good thing to have on a glove. And then as well on the side of the pinky we have these three protectors, and this is going to be exposed TPU with the thermoplastic, and this on the outside of the pinky just to give you a bit more protection in that high impact area. Just give you a lot of protection in this kind of movement. So if we can move up a little bit further to the knuckles and then the back of the hand, you can see here we have these stainless steel plates, and then we also have thermoplastic backing on these, and these are going to give you a lot of high impact resistance, give you a lot of strength. That's where a lot of the rigidity from the glove actually comes from, because you can't really move it or bend it. You can see the plates here, the Dainese one, bit of accordion in the middle. It's mainly for flexibility. Then coming onto the sides, we have this here, and this is going to be a flexible thermoplastic, which means it's going to be more comfortable, but it's still going to give you good protection on this pinky edge of the hand. So if we move then from the back of the hand onto the palm, first of all, you can see here this raised section just below my thumb. Bit of an awkward angle, but it's there. It's going to give you a bit of extra padding, just a bit of extra impact absorption. And then I'll take this glove, and you can see all over it the double layers of leather, a few of them here, a few on the pinky, a little bit here as well by that padding. But we also do have this, which is pretty cool, which is the micro-injected reinforcement, and it's going to give you better grip onto your bike. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty bare bones here, because you want to get a lot of feeling out of your fingers. But we do also have this secondary layer of goatskin here, which is going to help just give your gloves a little bit more longevity. So now we get to the cuff, and let me just take this one off actually, to get a better look at everything. This is the main area that is different between these two gloves. You can see here in this one, we have this big Velcro kind of area, a bit of protection, obviously Velcro. On this one, we don't have that. Instead, it's kind of clean. We have this flexible, breathable material, which is also going to be a little bit elasticated, so you can fit your hand in there. It's going to close in around your wrist. And we also, on both gloves, have this covered TPU there, which is going to give you some extra protection by your wrist. So the difference in the purpose of these gloves is that this one, the Steel Pro, is meant to go on the outside of a jacket sleeve. So the jacket sleeve should fit inside of it. So you can wrap it all up with that Velcro. On this one, the glove is meant to go inside of the jacket sleeve. So the jacket sleeve should cover it, and that'll work with any kind of jacket that is designed for a in glove. So these gloves, that's the only real difference between them. And as you can see, it's not a whole lot overall. It's just for that different function. So let me just put this glove back on, and it's fairly easy. Just get your hand in there, tighten everything up. Just do this quickly. So for comfort, it is goatskin. Goatskin, very soft, very flexible. Plus it'll stretch out over time. It's going to break in a bit. So it's going to go about half a size up. So keep that in mind when you're looking at these gloves. A tight fit is a good fit, especially in the beginning. Then we have this accordion material here in the areas that are meant to move like that. Also a little bit here. It's going to give you a bit of extra flexibility. For ventilation, we have here, you can maybe see these little holes on the inside of the finger, which are going to breathe a little bit, so you're not going to get super sweaty in your glove. And it's also going to be preformed, so you can see it's in this kind of like preformed natural state. You know, it's kind of like an in-between a closed fist and a fully open fist, so it's going to give you a bit of flexibility there. Overall, fairly comfortable gloves, and especially in this kind of sports come track day section. So I mentioned before how these are similar to the Dainese Formula 6 gloves, commonly used in the MotoGp by people like Valentino Rossi. So I have them here. Let me just put them on. Tighten it up a little bit. So you can see these gloves, they look very, very similar. Not a whole lot of difference between the two of them, except for the materials. So I'll show you here. Like I said before, this is that TPU, thermoplastic stainless steel. On the Full Metal 6s on my right hand, we have instead carbon fiber instead of TPU. You can see that there on those knuckles, also here. But also we have titanium on these plates instead of the stainless steel that we have here. We have titanium, lighter and stronger. Carbon fiber, obviously lighter and stronger as well. We have carbon fiber here, and as all that good stuff on the pinky, we still have that same DCP. The main difference apart from those materials, which really justifies this, is the price. So it's going to come in around $420 US recommended retail price for these, the Dainese Full Metal 6s. So it's quite a big difference between these, and really the difference in price is going to be because of the materials used. If you're interested in picking up the Dainese Steel Pro or Steel Pro In gloves, then make sure you check out championhelmets.com, because we offer free shipping, 5% champion cashback, and a lowest price guarantee. So I hope you guys enjoyed our review of the Dainese Steel Pro and the Steel Pro In gloves. These are going to be very good quality sports and track day gloves. Going to give you very good protection, but also a fairly good amount of comfort, especially in this kind of range. So if you guys want to learn anything more about Dainese, anything motorcycle glove or motorcycle gear related, make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube, and that way we can keep you up to date with everything that's going on. So guys, I'm Chris from Champion Helmets. This has been the Dainese Steel Pro and Steel Pro In gloves. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all next time.